not but regarded as being like the Honorable Finch's impudence to come down to that grove. We always talked about coming down to that grove, as a neat parliamentary turn of expression. Down to that grove, proposing a lady of whom he knew nothing. Mr. Drummle, upon this, starting up, demanded what I meant by that, whereupon I made him the extreme reply that I believed he knew where I was to be found. Whether it was possible in a Christian country to get on without blood after this was the question on which the Finches were divided. The debate upon it grew so lively, indeed, that at least 6 more honorable members told 6 more during the discussion that they believed they knew where they were to be found. However, it was decided at last, the grove being a court of honor, that if Mr. Drummle would bring never so slight a certificate from the lady, importing that he had the honor of her acquaintance, Mr. Pip must express his regret as a gentleman and a Finch for having been betrayed into a worm witch. Next day was appointed for the production, lest our honor should take cold from delay. The next day Drummle appeared with a polite little avowal in Estella's hand that she had had the honor of dancing with him several times. This left me no course but to regret that I had been betrayed into Wormthwich, and on the whole to repudiate as untenable the idea that I was to be found anywhere. Drummle and I then sat snorting at one another for an hour, while the grove engaged in indiscriminate contradiction, and finally the promotion of good feeling was declared to have gone ahead at an amazing rate. I tell this lightly, but it was no light thing for me, for I cannot adequately express what pain it gave me to think that Estella should show any favor to a contemptible, clumsy, sulky booby so very far below the average. To the present moment, I believe it to have been referable to some pure fire of generosity and disinterestedness in my love for her, that I could not endure the thought of her stooping on that hound. No doubt I should have been miserable whomsoever she had favored, but a worthier object would have caused me a different kind and degree of distress.